What's up, guys? This is Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's happening with the overall market in Tesla. Just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I'm saying as financial advice. So, as predicted, Tesla's seeing a lot of chop in this 450 area. It's known for causing chop. If we break 455, we're more bullish. And if we lose 444, we're going to be more bearish. Otherwise, we are stuck in the middle and shopping around. If you look at the 5 minute time frame, it's very choppy, guys. Very dangerous price action. Why is it dangerous? Because if you're holding options, you're going to see a big decay in their premiums because of the theta decay and because of this chop right over here. This means that there is going to be a risk of this is going to be hurting a lot of people, and it's very risky if you're trading options for the short term. Just be very careful. Nonetheless, though, Tesla is still trading sideways, going back and forth at this 450 area, and I expect this to continue. So there's not really a whole lot to talk about. There's not really much going on. We're just stuck in the middle until we see one of these levels. I want to see us lose 444 to be more bearish, or break 455 to be more bullish to push for 460. Right now, we're trading sideways, and we will see if Tesla rejects with the market or not. But overall, I just see some sideways price action. Something that's interesting is that SPY was at 685 back at the end of October and rejected. The same thing happened in mid-November. We touched 685 and rejected. Now we touched 685, and so far we're struggling to break past it after we have a bearish divergence. If we break this, we could be bullish, but if we lose 682, we're looking for a big move down. Otherwise, SPY is also trading sideways. And I literally mean that. If you look at the 5 minute time frame, we're trading completely sideways, not doing much. But there is a risk of rejection if we keep making lower highs, so be careful with SPY. Same thing with the QQQ, is making lower highs on the 5 minute time frame. There is a risk of more downside for 620 or below. But on the 4 hour, we are historically known for rejecting your 625 or close to it. As of right now, there's a sign we might be rejecting, so we'll see if that ends up being the case. That could drag us back down. On the IWM, we're pushing for essentially 252, which is great, but keep in mind we have had historical rejections between 252 and 253 in October and also in November. So we're approaching the tough resistance around 252. We're going to see if we reject there or not. We're at a make or break level on the IWM, so watch resistance. On ES, we have not broken resistance or lost support. We need to lose 68.50 to turn more bearish. Otherwise, we're trading sideways. NQ needs to lose 25,539 to turn more bearish. Otherwise, we're also trading sideways. Bitcoin's going to be favoring 91,600 and 90,500 next if that fails us. I'm anticipating some sideways price action, maybe some downside near 450 if that fails us. Keep that in mind. Nvidia is rejecting. We have a double top here. We're going to see if 184 breaks. If not, we're looking for 182.3. On Aapl, we got a big rejection, and we're looking for a move back down to 277. On Palantir, we're looking a bit more bullish. We have 178 and 180 as our resistances, and we'll see what happens. AMD is trading sideways. We're going to see if we break past 220 and if we end up losing like 216. I just see consolidation for now, but there is some downside risk because we could be making a lower high here. And there's a possible head and shoulders, so be careful with AMD unless we break 220. Coinbase is trading sideways. We're going to see if we could break 280 to continue to pump. It has some upside potential if that breaks. As long as we don't lose 270, this is still looking bullish. Amazon looks more bearish because we got a big rejection. We need to reclaim at least 231 if we can't. We're favoring a bounce and a rejection for 225. Meta is fighting at 666. It needs to break this to continue. If it doesn't, it could be turning back down to the 650s. Google is rejecting and needs to hold above 317. If not, look for 315 and 310. And then Microsoft is going to be favoring essentially 475 or below. So a lot of tech stocks are kind of like selling off a bit. And that is why the QQQ is looking weaker right now compared to SPY, as there is some downside risk. However, we're still range bound on SPY and the QQQ. There's no clear direction. So be very careful. And Tesla's also just trading completely sideways at 450, which is exactly what we predicted yesterday. We're going to see if we break out higher or not. But overall, look for some consolidation on Tesla and be careful with trading options. Thank you for listening, guys, and peace out.